So right off the bat, I'm just gonna say telling someone you don't accept their name is diabolical work. But this is where Okarun truly gets his name, simply because Momo can't handle herself when she hears Ken Takakura, which becomes a funny running joke throughout the series. The curse is also pretty troublesome, as Momo always needs to use her powers to keep it away. The two head to Momo's house, where Okarun is set on fire by a talisman, which proves her grandma is packing with some defenses and is not someone to be trifled with. Then we get this next sus moment.
ねえねえ、あそこ見せてよ。ターボババアが言ってたじゃん。一物取られてるから呪われてるって。そうそう、どうなってんの？ちょっと見せて。見せられるか？バカが！
Now I know a lot of you goons would fold at that moment, but let's at least recognize that this is an insane demand to make. Yo, just leave my boy alone. He lost his manhood. Let him have his peace. I will admit, this comedic detail / plotline did grow on me, and now the story is basically en route to getting his package back.
チャンスを逃したくなかったんですよ。自分はずっと友達が欲しかったから。このチャンスを逃したくないって思ったんですよ。
In this episode, Okarun goes a little bit more in depth about wanting friends and not missing the chance to make one when it came to Momo. Despite this goal though, he still sometimes tries to distance himself as he feels like a pest. But luckily, Momo comforts him and says he shouldn't just go assuming how other people feel and just jump to conclusions. Once Okarun feels that way, he starts to shove people away, hence why he lacks friends. Which does make sense, and I'm really glad to see that Momo is putting the time to help him get over this hurdle. So, in order to help with this, Momo is willing to continue talking to him after everything is over. Very nice, cute, heartfelt moment that helped them grow closer, followed by a classic funny act between the two, until another alien appears and locks them in battle. Now, this dude is a big boy that came to get the banana. Specifically, he's a Flatwoods. Seems like Momo and Okarun are on the Serpo's hit list now. This one's design, I will say, is pretty cool and not as ugly as those other ones that we saw in the last episode. During this sequence, we learn that not everyone can see these UFOs or spiritual phenomenons, which would explain a lot of things we see later on in the series. Not only that, but Okarun hypothesizes that those who can see one should be able to see the other, meaning the alien and ghosts are connected in some way. Things were looking pretty dicey, and they did manage to juke the alien quite a bit, to my surprise, until the best moment of the episode, arguably the season, which is Okarun gaining control of Turbo Granny's powers. Boy, that was sick to see for the first time. I still love seeing it. I also love this form. The design is slick. His personality and speech in this form is very interesting. Loving it. The voice actor for this part was absolutely killing it. Its power and the potential that it could have in the future is basically limitless. Anytime I see him transform, I am 200% locked in. Too bad it doesn't last long this episode, since Okarun's body ain't built to handle it. It sucked at first, but honestly, it's better this way, and it does make sense. Because not only is it not just a simple quick fix for the episode's conflict, it introduces a hurdle Okarun will have to eventually get over to survive. That stare down between the two though was absolute cinema. And overall, the anime did that whole scene beautifully. Just when I thought they had beaten this guy, he pulls off this weird ability to grow extra legs to not fall. These aliens seem to have some crazy unique abilities that Momo and Okarun will need to be very cautious of in the future, because these guys seem like they can do a lot. Next, we get a true highlight into what Momo is capable of. Her reliability is off the charts in this episode, and she's shown to be quite strategic, all while at the same time improving her own power and learning about it along the way. It's thanks to her plan with Okarun's teamwork that allowed them to win. Their tag team here is a small glimpse of what's to come in the future. Speaking of Momo being the MVP, this girl is durable as f***. She took multiple blows to her body and still survived. I honestly thought for a solid second she was gonna die. Guess those psychic powers must be amping her defense? With the planned success, the alien is incinerated and things are back to normal. Until Momo faints from exhaustion. And wow, what a cliffhanger to be left with. Truly terrifying, especially for Momo. That's all for now. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.